waterborne diseases. And that's why it's so important that we help the people of Pakistan today. Now, America, I think, will be first among nations in providing that long-term aid, but it's not just a matter of governmental aid. America has always been first in voluntary contributions to help other countries in times of disaster. And that is why it's so important that on a people-to-people basis, we show the people of Pakistan that we care. And that's why I want to thank all of you for being here to come together and show Pakistan that Los Angeles cares and Los Angeles will be there to help.
Who's equally Pakistani and American. I don't think Sheriff Baca needs any introduction. Please welcome Sheriff Lee Baca.
All of our elected officials have been acknowledged, and I want to acknowledge them again, but I won't mention their names. We're here so that those of you that are Pakistani Americans can get a taste of the reality that elected officials from your great county of Los Angeles care about you. And I hope that we give Congresswoman Waters a chance to get up here after me. So I'm pitching for her next. But the other thing you can do is something for yourself as you give to Pakistan. When I was in Karachi 20 months ago, the gift I was given as a gesture of goodwill was the finest bed sheets in the world, 600 counts per square inch on the thread. Now, you women know what I'm talking about. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, let me introduce you to the fact that when you sleep tonight, you have the opportunity to sleep on the finest cloth in the world, and it's from Pakistan. What you don't know is the package that I got in Karachi was prepared for Penny's department store. Why is it that Pakistan sells its best fabric, which can compete with any fabric in the world, to Penny's? And I'll tell you what the answer is. America has a tariff on the cloth that is sold to America from Pakistan, but does not have a tariff on the cloth that's sold to America from India or Turkey or any other part of the world. That tariff has to be lifted, folks. So what I'm asking in this regard is that you buy whatever you can buy that's of value from Pakistan. I can assure you, whether it's marble, whether it's cloth, whether it's some forms of technology in terms of what is being made that comes here, make it a point to understand and look at the labels, and you'll see where that product is made when you go shopping again. And if it's made from Pakistan, I can assure you, you will not get a bad deal. God bless you all for being here. It's so nice to be with you. Thank you.
Good evening. Assalamu alaikum. I am so pleased that I was invited to be here with you this evening. But before I share a few remarks with you, I've had the honor of sitting at the dinner table with someone that we should really stop and pay a lot of attention to. She was recently assigned here, and I want you to know that one of her responsibilities is to report on how Pakistani America here in America are doing. And so I want you to give another round of applause and have her stand up. Rafat, Masood, the Consul General, that just got this assignment. She's here. She was formerly assigned to New Delhi in India, and so I'm delighted to be seated at the table with her and to make her acquaintance. I am no stranger to conflict, no stranger to confrontation, no stranger to speaking up even when people don't want to hear me. So I will carry the message. I will be loud, I will be clear, I will be descriptive, and along with that, I'm going to do my little part, and I'm going to send my $1,000 to help the people of Pakistan overcome this terrible tragedy. Thank you all so very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to call up the U.S. Consulate General of Pakistan, the Honorable Rafat Masood, please.
Thank you very much. Good evening and assalamu alaikum to my fellow Pakistanis and to my American friends. I'm really inspired by Dr. Tabani, who said that donor fatigue is a word that we should not talk about at all. That should be a word which is out of our vocabulary, because we really need to put aside our differences and come forward and help the people of Pakistan overcome this moment of trial that they are going through. So once again, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to say hello to you and to come to your beautiful city. This is the first time that I come to the United States, my first visit to Los Angeles, and I must say that it is a great place. I'm beginning to enjoy my stay already, and I look forward to my tenure here. Thank you very much.
American interest and stood up and took Afghani refugees. And if people can take that to serve humanity, then it is our duty to give them a drop in the bucket to help them in this natural disaster. They are the reason for our prosperity today. And I see also among Pakistani physicians, they are testimony to how Islam is the theology of life against the cult of death. And so they make us proud as American Muslims.
Need you to help us for humanity's sake, as Dr. Mayor put it very eloquently, simple. $5, $10, $50. If you add the numbers, it can help to 20 million people who are totally affected and devastated. So we, as an American Pakistani community, request and plead to come up and help these people to turn back to their life. Thank you so much. Appreciate your help, and we'll see you tonight for the dinner.
आपका अपना सफीर पाकिस्तान नजर आता है।
लॉस एंजलिस के सबसे कदीम और सबसे बड़े इस्लामिक सेंटर में 9/11 और कुरान जलाने को कंडम करने के लिए तमाम मज़हब के लोग जमा हुए, जिसमें क्रिश्चियन, जू, बुद्धिस्ट, हिंदू, सिख सब ने अपने ख्यालात का इजहार करते हुए कहा, कुरान एक मुतबर्रक किताब है जिसको हम कदर की निगाह से देखते हैं। आज की इस इंटरफेथ कॉन्फ्रेंस में तमाम मज़हब के लीडर ने फ्लोरिडा के पादरी को खारिज करते हुए कहा, ये एक खुफिया एजेंडे पर काम कर रहा है जिसका मकसद अमेरिका को तकसीम करना है और दहशतगर्दों की मदद करना है। क्रिश्चियन कम्युनिटी ने कहा कि क्रिश्चियन कम्युनिटी और जू कम्युनिटी सख्त नाराज है और इसके इस नापाक इरादे को कामयाब नहीं होने देंगे। मुलाहिजा फरमाइए ये रिपोर्ट।
Compassion, mercy, inclusion, and peacemaking are the faces of religion that is love-based. Islam and all the religions represented in this room today are love-based religions.
But against those who have lost sight of the religious freedoms that were so fundamental to our nation's founders. By organizations like yours,